Oh, what's good with you, Yang Gang? This your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up. And happy Gears Day. Yesterday, me and the fellas was playing Gears of War, and we was inside of a party chat. Now, if you don't know what a party chat is, that's basically a joint conversation that you having while you inside of a game. So while we was inside of the game, I was listening to them talk about automation. And I'm not saying too much, but they were saying like, oh, man, that you been to Walmart? You go to Walmart, you see 11 checkouts, and one person on the register, and all the other ones have self-checkouts. And I was like, go to McDonald's. When you at McDonald's, you see these self-kiosk machines. And when they were saying all that, I was like, hold up, man, have you ever heard of Andrew Yang? Have you heard of the Yang Gang? Have you heard of UBI? Have you heard of $1,000 a month freedom dividend? They were like, what is you talking about? So I had to break the whole Yang Gang down to them inside of a party chat. But then in the mix of that, it had me thinking about what we got going on and why that don't too many people know who he is, and they have all the same problems, and people really is concerned are the same issues that Andrew Yang is bringing up, but they don't know who Andrew Yang is. So with that being said, Yang Gang, war. What is it good for? Media coverage. Now we're going to talk about what the media coverage got to do with it. But before then, I want to say everybody that's rocking out with me, I appreciate every individual person who like, subscribe, checking out the channel. It's still growing. We get it up there. We get it out there. And I like to thank y'all because the Yang Gang is a part of me, and I'm a part of the Yang Gang. And we have come from all different nations and all different religions and all different backgrounds. And I want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all. Now let's go ahead and get to talking about war. What is it good for? Not Gears of War. We talking about politic war. Let's do it.
Double cup, feel it right. Told Chuck, I feel like every night is all night. I'm up. Double cup, feel it right. Told Chuck, I feel like every night is all night. I'm up. Double cup, feel it right. Told Chuck, I feel like every night is all night. I'm up. Double cup, feel it right. Told Chuck, I feel like every night is all night.
Set the record straight. This is chess, not checkers. And if you don't know the meaning of the definition is basically checkers is all about who make the first move, and chess is all about who make the best move. Start by saying, I don't think that the media is racist against Andrew Yang. Biased? Maybe. Racist? No. But the reason why I think that they might be biased against him because simply he don't push ratings. He don't sit there and do all the basketball wife stuff. So by him not doing that, they don't cover him as much. So if you notice on the debate stage, they mostly cover the shots. People throwing shots back and forth at each other. So when I say it's time for war, we got to go at this here at the 21st century. We got to do something different that never been seen before, something that never been done before. We need to bring a different tactic of war. Like, you know what I'm saying, they had guerrilla warfare, nuclear warfare, chemical warfare, and weather warfare, stuff like that. Now, we need to bring a new type of warfare when it comes to politics. Now, with Andrew Yang, they are not being racist against him. They just don't think he push enough ratings to actually talk about him. That's basically what I think it is. Now, with Donald Trump, the reason why they keep talking about him, because of all the controversy he's saying, all the controversial stuff he's doing, and that's what made him a household name, and that's one of the reasons why he became president. And now, one thing that I do know, out of sight and out of mind, now, if they keep Andrew Yang name buried, nobody gonna know who he is. Nobody gonna know what he's about. But one good thing about this is, what the media is ignoring him. They don't realize Andrew Yang has a following that's called the Yang Gang. And we could talk about Andrew Yang Gang blackout. We go talk about let Yang speak and etc. And with these statements being made, that's making the mainstream media have to cover Andrew Yang. And the ones that's not covering Andrew Yang are giving him a fair shot. You got the people that's saying, hold up, where's everybody keep talking about some Andrew Yang and I'm not seeing him nowhere on nothing? Why is people keep saying this? So people are like, let me find out who everybody is following and rocking behind. Yeah, it's kind of hot in here, I ain't got my air conditioner on up in here. I'm gonna go ahead and go because it make too much noise, so I gotta turn it off when I'm doing my videos. At least, just you don't want to hear no wind and stuff. But anyway, though, let me go ahead and get back into this here. So, boom, Andrew Yang, he don't need to do a direct shot at Donald Trump, but what he needs to do is get Donald Trump in a trap to do a direct shot toward Andrew Yang. So once Trump do a shot at Andrew Yang, which I think he's gonna try to avoid at all costs. Because if he throw a shot at Andrew Yang, that means the people that's a part of the Trump team or whatever they want to be called, Make America red, white, and blue, whatever they want to be. But anyway, I don't want to dive into too much of that. But let's say if Donald Trump says anything about Andrew Yang, the Trump supporters will say, who is he talking about? Who is this Asian person? They may be trying to say, let me go find some dirt on him. Let me go see who he is. Let me see whatever like that. And once the Trump supporters get a whiff of Andrew Yang, they gone. They gonna be home with us. I'm gonna say, welcome to our humble abode. Thank you for joining the Yang gang. Welcome to the, this establishment that we finna bring to the 21st century. That type of thing. So therefore, Donald Trump do not want to mention Andrew Yang at all, because once he do, he know his Trump supporters is going in that direction. Check out Grassroots. Shout out to the homie. He was a Trump supporter. Now guess where he at? A part of the Yang gang. That is prime example right there. And speaking about that, me. But then when Trump supporter, I was like, I was going for, Bernie Sanders, which is pretty much still a cool dude. If he win, I ain't gonna be mad about it. But right now, right here, I'm a part of the Yang gang. That's where I stand, and that's where I'm going to stand all the way to the 2020 presidency. So with that being said, Andrew Yang just has to get his name out there, but he don't need to slander. What he need to do is be able to get Trump to say something about Yang first. But we don't want to have him saying, "Oh, the Yang gang is bots," and because they gonna throw that he gonna say something about us before if he say anything about Andrew Yang, he gonna say something about the Yang gang, and he gonna try to make us like we are a cult or we something that's negative. That's his only option. So we already know that that's coming. All we got to do is get Trump to say something to get us out there in the media. And once he say something, we out there in the media, we could boom, respond back. He could respond or however. Then that's when Andrew Yang could come in and say, let's do some math. This and that equals this. This and that equals that. And just break down the math. That's all Andrew Yang have to do. Don't have to throw no shots. And he could just break down the math. Now people gonna say, hold up, what is he talking about? Then they gonna say UBI. Trump's supposed to say, oh, Trump said he was going to do this here for us, but that looked like a Asian man want to give us $1,000 a month. Do my loyalty stick with Donald Trump? Or do my loyalty is here for my family? Yes, think about it like that. Most Trump supporters will support Andrew Yang. Ask Trump supporters that supported the Yang, what post-Trump supporters that's a part of the Yang gang now that was a part of him back when he was running for president in 2016 against Hillary Clinton. Just think about it like that. And with that being said, the whole media is going to actually start covering more of Andrew Yang, especially, because it's 20-something candidates right now, so everybody getting a little bit here and now. They ain't going to have no other choice when they get down to the top 10. That's all. Most of the candidates is gone, and you have basically your core 6. But they're going to be like the top 10. So now they're going to have to start showing Andrew Yang some more media coverage. And my only advice, I get the whole UBI thing because, I've been a part of the Yang gang and I understand. I'd have heard it so much and that's getting redundantly. But once it becomes to the top 10, that's when it's time that Andrew Yang need to start focusing not just on his flagship policy, on the rest of his policies, because now everybody know who he is. And by everybody knowing who Andrew Yang is, they already know about his UBI, what it stands for, how he going to do it, what's the cause and effect of that. Now they want to know about global warming, which I will say, at first I didn't really hear too much about Andrew Yang speaking about global warming, but now recently, he actually is taking it more and more serious, and he got ideas. And that's another thing I do like about Andrew Yang. Now, he might not know everything about everything, but he's willing to listen to anybody about anything. Think about it like that. And he's willing to take action to help the average, everyday people that's trying to live, survive, and be just productive, regular American citizens like myself. I don't want to go out there just robbing, stealing, killing, selling illegal stuff. No, I want to live productively. I want to have my own business. I want to own my own company. I want to leave something for my future generations. That's all. Simple. It's not that too complicated. But I just want to make sure that I have a way to do it, and I have a way that I can leave for the next generations to be able to be successful and prosper. That's it. And if you're a part of the Yang gang, that's basically, I guess, that you are looking for too. Is to be able to take care of your family, do what you have to do, go to work, and handle your business. And with Bernie Sanders, he threw a shot at Andrew Yang, but he didn't say his name. He said serious candidates, and I was like, "What you mean by serious candidate?" Andrew Yang is a serious candidate. He is number 6 as of right now. But I digress about that. But what I was looking at was Andrew Yang got so much good stuff that he's saying. I'm looking at all these other candidates is taking what Andrew Yang have said and then just re-saying it them damn selves and making like they the ones come up with it because nobody know who Andrew Yang is. So when they hear it first come out of Buttigieg talking about things, and then they're like, oh yeah, Buttigieg, he bringing up such and such, such and such. You don't have no other politician talking about that. That's because they the press Andrew Yang, and everybody just taking pieces and clips from what Andrew Yang said and just regurgitating. Even I'm about to say Bernie Sanders. Yeah, Bernie Sanders is one. I mean, but that's not neither here or there. That's not gonna help or hurt us. The only thing that we could do with that is compare, but like whatever day Andrew Yang been saying this here, and then when you find this next candidate, they're repeating what Andrew Yang saying, put the date on it. So when people see it, I'm on charge of people that's copying Andrew Yang. That's all, and that would be the perfect thing to put out there. If I was Andrew Yang, instead of throwing shots at the candidates, don't throw no shots at candidates. He could say something like this here. I'm talking about like as in Democrats. What he could do is take what he done said, take when they done said, and put a montage of a video together, and then especially capitalize on stuff that he done said first that's never been mentioned, and then put the date on there, and then the other candidates that's mentioned the same thing with the automation and everything else, and put them on them and say follow the leader. President 2020. I did the math. Yes, that could be Andrew Yang. That something like that. That means he's not throwing a shot at them. That means if they actually be the running mate for president, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Yang did not cripple them or nothing. He just stated what he was about, and he was saying, look, this person is getting aboard this here. I open up doors. But like Andrew Yang said, he wouldn't be satisfied with just some of those policies that's getting recognition. He not gonna be satisfied with that. He only satisfied with one thing, and that's solving problems. And the biggest problem is not just bringing it to the attention, it's actually being able to defuse it, get rid of it, minus it, whatever. He did the math. Let's go ahead and put that together. So with that being said, only thing Andrew Yang have to do is get the Yang Gang together, which he been stating and been saying, to actually get Donald Trump to make a statement toward Andrew Yang. That's how we gonna start pulling the supporters from Donald Trump. When they start hearing who Andrew Yang is, not all the Donald Trump supporters gonna come to the Yang Gang, but we don't want all of them. We just want enough of them to persuade in our favor. That's all we need. And that's not going to be that hard, because once we break it down to the top 10 candidates, I can guarantee they ain't going to have no other choice but to talk about Andrew Yang, because they can talk about the other candidates, but they got to have something for every day. And, you know, like with the media, they not like us. We are passionate. Everybody that's a part of the Yang Gang that's on YouTube that's doing this here, we are more passionate about this here. That's why I'm up in here in the sweat, in the heat, working, getting it, talking about Andrew Yang, because this is a part of us. This is a part of me. So when I be out here pushing and working, people be like, oh, man, look at Triple Cup, man. He on some politics stuff. Yes, this is our future. And if you really want to see days of future past come to present, you will start paying attention as well. But I don't have to say that to y'all, because you're watching this video and this is me ranting about politics. So if you to stay here this long with me, that means that you just as much invested into our future as I am. And I'd like to thank you and appreciate you for staying to the end of this video, because war is simple. It's all about using the momentum of the next person to win the battle. Make a person think that they are smarter than you when you're really smarter than them. You never show your whole hand until it's time. With Andrew Yang, the only thing he have to do is wait for Donald Trump to say something about him. But we need to provoke Trump. But we don't need to go out there where he'll say, oh, that we are mob or we are cult or something like that. Which he could call us whatever he would like to call us. But we are literally, if you want to call us cult, the cult of the United States of America. We are the people of the United States. That's the cult we are in. That is who we are. This is our tribe. And with our tribe being said, a branch of it is called the Yang Gang. Let's go ahead and get this thing, man. But look, like, share, subscribe, all this other good stuff. Man, I'm up, and I love this here. I want to do more videos, and when I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I've been seeing other people a part of the Yang Gang, and I see them going up, and I like to say, you know what I'm saying, shout out to everybody that's a part of the Yang Gang that's doing their thing, getting the word out there. Man, we got to keep working. Man, this is our future. We only get what we work for. Let's keep it real. We only get what we work for, what we deserve, what we are accustomed to. Is not just saying, hey, I accept what you give me. No, we out here trying to do some different things, some bigger things. The 20th century, maybe those old things will work. Will say, oh, you just work for the government. You work for the government. You doing okay. Oh, I'm from the South. They say, oh, you work at a plant. That's you don't have to go. Don't worry about school. You go to school, have fun. Whenever you get out of school, come work at the plant. That was everything. Now it's all about being an entrepreneur, working for yourself. Not working for the next person, working for yourself. That is the 21st century. I ain't gonna lie, I wish I was 16 right now. Because if I was 16 right now, I'll be one of the baddest mother. Ooh, yeah. Man, man, they got too many ways to make money, too many ways to hustle. Yeah, everybody's still thinking about yesterday. No, man. Think about this here. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Fortnite, a video game with child's play, making millions of dollars just by playing a video game. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man, is it a new generation? Selling anything. You can sell drawers, shirts, hats, t-shirts, pants. You can do whatever you want to do. Be it give people directions. You could do tutorials. I mean, they have so many things to do. You can even talk about your favorite politician on politics on YouTube if you would like to. Well, this your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I would like to say thank everybody for rocking with me one last time, because I'm finna get up out this thing. I'm finna go get me something to sip on. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day, and y'all be cool.